Hey guys, happy Treadmill Tuesday to you. So check out my shirt. I want you to see something that it says right here, made in Kenya. So that's not me. I was not made in Kenya. So this shirt is a shout out to Mihir Shah. He is a gift fellow. He is a play coach mate in this year's program. And I am 3 days late for his birthday. So Mihir, I'm sorry that I missed your birthday. And he was kind enough to bring this shirt to the last gift gathering. And what this is, so Mihir is an osteopath. He lives in Kenya. He's an osteopath at Painmakers Consultant. He's a consultant that specializes in musculoskeletal disorders. And he brought this shirt. This is actually, the #1 brand of beer in Kenya is Tusker Lager. So I read a little bit more about it because that's what I do. I got to research. Interestingly enough, the guy who started this, his name was George Hurst. And he was the founder of this beer, like in 1922, I think is when this happened. So he and his brother teamed up to create this beer. And it turns out George Hurst was also a big hunter. Turns out George Hurst was killed by an elephant. And his brother decided to name the company Tusker, get it, in his honor. So I thought that was really interesting. He was killed by a charging elephant. But again, in Kenya, this is the #1 beer, and Mihir was kind enough to bring this shirt for us. Another couple people got it as well. So Mihir, hope you had a great birthday. And I will have a beverage tonight in your honor, which I usually do anyway. In somebody's honor, usually mine. Okay, so today's lesson is the magic of thinking big. So I have been reading this book because I am on a mad quest. I have decided one of my goals I've set for myself is every quarter, which is every 3 months, to have finished 5 books. And if you check your watch and you check your calendar, you will see that we are quickly coming to the end of the 3rd quarter of the year. So September brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter, which means I got to read a lot of books. And so what I wanted to talk about today was 4th quarter, so October, November, December. That is time to set a goal. I talked a little bit last week about set a goal and forget about it. So there was a chapter that I just finished in this book, The Magic of Thinking Big, that talks about goal setting. And so I want to read something specifically that, when you decide to set a goal, energy increases, multiplies, and when you set a desired goal and resolve to work toward that goal, you can find new energy by selecting a goal and giving all you've got to accomplish that goal. So I'm asking you guys, choose one thing that you, whether it's fitness-wise, whether it's financial, whether it's, with friends, whether it's weight loss, exercise, choose one thing that you have a desire to do, because desire equals power. Because if you spend your time working toward this goal, kind of makes you stand up a little taller. Whoops, there goes shit falling on my, well, not that, I shouldn't say that. That's going to start bad rumors. Things are falling on my treadmill, it's just a pencil. But anyway, that if you can choose something, that every day it gives you something to work towards. So what do you want to accomplish by December 31st? You can have more than one, but have a plan that you're going to put in place to accomplish those goals. So what's interesting is they describe something in this book called automatic instrumentation. And what that means is if you set a goal for yourself, and you think about it every day, your subconscious mind is going to help you make decisions toward accomplishing that goal. Let's say your goal is weight loss. I want to lose 10 pounds by December 31st. And this is something each and every day you're thinking about. So if that's your goal, when it comes time to being in the mid-afternoon, you come home and there's an apple in the fridge and then there's cookies in the cupboard. Normally, I would be grabbing the cookies or some sort of salty product like potato chips. But if my goal, because I had promised myself that I was going to lose this 10 pounds, maybe you hear that little voice in your head that says, girl, Are you sure you want those potato chips or you want those cookies right now, especially because you're trying to accomplish this goal? So that's an example of automatic instrumentation, autopilot, your subconscious. So if you think about it, it's that little voice in your head that says, are you sure you want to do that? Make a good decision. So anyway, we just wanted to read one more thing that if you set goals to get more energy, set goals to get things done, set goals and discover the real enjoyment of living. So why do we do this? Because what the hell else are you going to be doing, right? If we're not setting goals, we're settling for mediocrity. So life improvement comes from setting goals. So let's set something for the fourth quarter. You can tell me what it is, or you don't have to tell me what it is, but choose something, write it down, and then come up with a plan. Then have yourself some Tusker Lager or the equivalent, or just a glass of water if you're working on weight loss. So that would be a better choice. Okay, so good luck, and we'll check back in next week. We're going to talk about an interesting story about one of the top runners for the Chicago Marathon, but I'll have that for you next week. All right, everybody. Thanks me here. Thanks to all of you, and cheers. Bye.